Right then, I think we're live. Let me just check my audio levels. Can I get some feedback from someone? Can you hear me? I can't actually see it. Weirdly, I'm watching the video, but there's a delay. So, we'll come back to that. What I will actually do, though, is transition to this scene so you can see my face in the chat window. Sorry to everyone for the quality of this. I've never done a proper live stream before. I was actually on the phone with Kev from the Hobby Corner. If you watch the Hobby Corner, great. If not, check them out afterwards. And I messaged him earlier. He's just got home, and just as I was getting in the shower, he decided to call me back. So he got a bit of an eyeful. Thankfully, I still had my trousers on. But yeah, so it's the most romantic I've ever been with anyone. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to throw this up on Twitter to say this is happening now, and also Facebook. So talk amongst yourselves for a second. Ask some questions as well, because I'm not going straight into it. I'm a bit low. Okay, my audio is low. How do I turn up my audio? I do it like that. Okay, that's... Oh, it's peaking a bit. Let me just drop that down. Test. Oh, peak. Test. Oh, that's going way too high. So, there we go. Right, hello. Right, let me have a look at the chat. I'll go to Facebook quickly and just share it there. Tiddly bit nipply, it sounds like. Yeah, a little bit. As soon as I go to Facebook, somebody's posted about the Uniformation GKTWO. You can't see this because I've done a setup. Like, I've done 3 camera scenes. I've never done any of this before. Glad the audio sounds better. Fantastic. I've never done a proper one of these setups. So what I should have is like an overlay that's taking up the screen, and then the chat will be actually properly like shown in text, and then I can swap between. So literally, you've got me and chat. You've got that's the wrong thing. You've got just my desktop scene, and then you've got just me and my desktop, which I'll go to in a minute. So, but what I will do, just so more people can join us, is post this on the Facebook as well. So, yes, this is all going to be done in the next 15-20 minutes, I would have thought. But, hey, thanks, Kev. That's Kev from the Hobby Corner, so definitely go and check him out afterwards and do that. So, I want to talk about what's going off first. After I've had a drink. So, my evening has been half setting this up. I obviously started the broadcast. I was meant to start it in YouTube, connect this to it, and then go live at 7:30. But it turns out I went live with the broadcast at 6:30, and then I didn't connect until 7:30, so it just had to sit there. So thanks for sticking with us. What I do want to do, though, is have the window up so I can actually see what's going off in the actual chat, which is a totally different window to that one. There it is. So I can see this. Let me have a look at the chat then. Have we had any questions? So I'm going to start at the top. Very hyped for this. That's good. Look, like, with all due respect, what I want to say to people right now, kind of a warning. So the reason why I ran the competition the way I did is not just to get shares and likes, because to be honest, it hasn't done amazingly for me. Like, we've had 10,000 views. Fantastic. That's amazing. We've probably had 100 new subscribers. So that's like, what, 1 to 100 ratio of how many new subscribers we've had to actual views of the video. And for this part of the video, up to 10,000, we only had 360 entrants. I said 361, but that's because I actually counted my own comment, which I've removed and subsequently seen. So, but yeah, so what I'm trying to do, the reason why I'm getting you to go through all the hoops of, obviously, like the video, that's good, that helps it get out there. Share, subscribe. Well, obviously, I want subscribers. That's the whole point. I forgot what my steps are to my own competition now. Comment on the video. That informs the algorithm. This video is getting interaction. It recommends it to more people. That has been done. That's a good thing. So the reach of this video has been huge. I asked everyone to watch the whole video. Not many people have been doing that. And I can tell because my retention rate on the video is terrible. So you can literally see people coming to the video, pausing it, and the pessimist in me assumes that people are just coming for the competition and not the content. And that's something I want to avoid. So you need to watch the video end to end. Now, I genuinely don't care if you actually view it, but put it on your phone or on your computer and just turn the sound off and walk away or change the tab. But let it play end to end so YouTube knows that it's getting views. A view is any view over 30 seconds. So if you view it for 30 seconds and then go, oh, I'll enter the competition now. One, my question is, one, that's not really fair. It's a bit disingenuous to the competition. But two, do you deserve to earn it, to win it? And I really want to make sure, because this is a big thing that Uniformation are giving away, like investing nearly $5,000 worth of product. Obviously it doesn't cost them that much, but it's still a lot. They're going to be spending a good couple of $3,000 on it, I would assume, in order to promote their product, because they don't have the reach they deserve. They're a small company. And I really appreciate the comments and those people saying it's watching now. Thank you. Thank you, Jod3000. Thank you, Emma. I'm sorry I'm not responding to more comments. Again, this is all new to me. I've got one screen here with stuff that's spinning around. It's like Demon Headmaster. Then I've got the comments there and that. But yeah, so the point is that Uniformation really do want and deserve the reach for the innovation that they've delivered with this video, with this printer. I wasn't joking. Like I do love it, and I do need to apologize, obviously, to some people out there. And this happens with every video. Is every couple of weeks I'll do a new 3D printer video, and not 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, I can't remember now. I did a video comparing what were the 3 main heavy hitters at the moment, the good all-rounders. That was the Saturn II, and technically that's compared to the 8K in another video. The Mighty 8K and the M3 Premium, all of which are fantastic printers, as I said. And the summary was, look, they all do the same thing, just pick one. And I was speaking at the time with Uniformation, so people have watched that video and made a purchasing choice. And then I'm coming out 2 weeks later and going, this is an amazing printer. And yes, I obviously, I've promoted those 3 printers, but I promise you, I swear I didn't. Let me look at the camera. I swear I did not know at the time. Like the day that video, I'd already recorded that video like a week before it went live. Then it went off to my editor who edited it, and then we put it live. And it was the day that went live that the Uniformation GK2 was doing its first print. And I, at that time, I'd seen Vogman's video, formerly Vog, Veg Oil Guy. I'd seen his video and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. I quite like the features. And it no joke, like if you've watched the video, and I hope you all have if you're after winning, as soon as I printed with the Uniformation GK2 and I'd done my exposure tests and got my first print off, everything was just fantastic. Like, I was just blown away. And as soon as that was done, I'd done my recording, so I'd done my unboxing and recording and stuff. But as soon as that was done, I posted a short about it, and it wasn't just a short; it was on my Instagram, because I was conscious that people have watched that earlier video, and I wanted to say, look, maybe have a look at what my opinions on this GK2 are. And my opinions are simple. It does the same thing. And again, I'll argue until I'm blue in the face with anyone who says that the pixel density in this or the pixel size in this is worse than the other printers. Yes, it is, but not noticeably so. And if you watch my upcoming video on an upcoming Anycubic printer that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about yet, so I won't. But that's going to be, it's hopefully going to be released on Tuesday, but it'll be next week, where I can show you that a 35 micron printer is directly comparable to all of these other ones, and it's a small, like, beginner printer, so that sort of thing. I don't think you can perceive the details, but I'm putting that out there as a question to the audience. So that's me. So that's where we're at. So again, apologies to anyone who felt hard done by for following earlier content and then we get a new printer out, but I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know until I know. And chances are I'm doing all this wow and brilliance about the Uniformation GK2. And with all fairness, we've got the Harlot Mage Pro coming, I think, sometime in the next week. So that could overtake it. I really, with this, I think it's the heater that makes it. The heater's the big thing, and the innovative movements, the innovative changes that they've made that really make this printer. So I am in love with it at the moment, but I could easily fall in love with something else. Everyone always asks me what my favorite printer is, and I hate answering that question because it's normally whatever the last one is that I've used. But with this one, yeah, I love it. So let me have a quick look at the comments. Let me just see if there's any good questions worth answering. I'm going back up the top, so apologies if I've ignored you. If you've asked a question and I've ignored it, please ask it again now and I'll try and answer. And then I'll explain how I've gone about getting the names for the competition, then we'll go through the draw. So let's have a look. I'm going to start at the top. Looking for reviews on a 3D printer is actually how I found you. Well, brilliant. That means I'm doing the right thing. You've got the Photon 8K at the moment, but love the look of the GK2. Yep, Photon 8K, fantastic printer. Anycubic do get some stick for their customer service. That's on them, but they need to improve it. But their printers, as far as I've seen, are sound. Watched the video review for the printer last night. Looks to be an awesome printer. It is. It seems now that everyone is coming out with a new printer, it's changing quickly. It is. That's the thing. It is changing quickly. One of my first reviews was the Mini 8K, and you know it's great. And I said, and that was the first one I reviewed since the Photon S. That's insane. Is the difference in what I'd reviewed, and the jump was crazy. And we don't need. And I'll stand by it. We don't need higher quality printers. We're in a state now of diminishing returns. Unless you're going to get a super sharp resin, which is normally highly brittle, then we are in that state of diminishing returns that you can't get much better quality because the resin is the limitation. Just like making faster FDM printers. I got a lot of stick for my review of the Kiditech X Plus 3, and all I was trying to say was, look, I'm a beginner. It's not for me. If you're a beginner, probably not for you. But all the pros were like, you don't get this. It's a great printer. No, I don't get it. I don't get why I have to mess around with all these settings to get it working. Meanwhile, I've got a printer there, an FDM printer that's like worth $200, and that works out the box. It's not stopped printing since I got it. So, you know, there we go. Details on the Saturn II with the cheapest resin. I have to, yep, exactly. There's details on the Saturn II with the cheapest resin that you've got to zoom in, use a zoom lens to see. Exactly. There you go. I was interested in the Harlot Mage. Yep. Watch out for my review, Andrew. Heater's key. Oh my God. I can't keep up with these. You're chatting too fast. No comments, just sending good vibes. Woohoo. Thank you. I like good vibes. Make printing easier. Completely agree. Make printing easier. Not directly a question for 3D printing, but for modeling instead. Did you have prior knowledge of using Blender/ZBrush, all of the apps, or did you experiment with it? I want to get into 3D printing. I have no knowledge of ZBrush or Blender or anything. I've used Mesh Mixer to do one thing once, which was when I scanned my head, I made it a bit bigger. If I've got any modeling to do, I normally beg and hump the leg of Dan from the Lions Tower Miniatures, who is another guy who I want to shout out about. And if I had a better setup, I'd show you images. But check out the Lions Tower. Just Google it, you'll find it. They've got some of the best minis ever. Like if you're into Final Fantasy and you like miniatures, they're great. But he's recently actually done a collection of like town guard minis, which features the likenesses of myself, some ugly guy from a channel called The Hobby Corner. I don't know what that is, and a bunch of other of us influencers. And it's really good, but he's done a whole range of models, and he's got a Kickstarter up at the moment. I need to promote Dan as much as I can because he's absolutely fantastic. But no, I can't do modeling or blending. I haven't got the time. I want to. I want to do modeling and blending, but I just can't. No time. If I could do it on my iPad, I'd probably have a go. Resin is messy, so this is really exciting. Yes, it is. Oh, I like that route. Is it route or route? I really hope I get the printer. I'll give my Mars 3 away if I win. I think that's a good thing, you know. If you've got a printer that's sat there redundant, don't just leave it there. Give it to somebody else in the hobby. They'll probably give you a few quid or some models for it. So there we go. No knowledge at all, eager to learn. I'm using the Flash Forge 8.9, cost 180. Good sellable prints, elephants, fleet traps, yikes. Designing, modeling, building, users, SketchUp. I don't laugh, it works. Cannot wait to see the winner. Dan from the Lions Tower is an absolute star. That's another validation for Dan. Dave Johnson, is there a printer model out there with wireless connectivity? There's a few, yeah. So the Mighty 8K has it. So if you have a look at my review for the Mighty 8K, you can actually just send your files to it remotely. The M3 Premium has wireless, but you've got to use their app, which is a bit weird. And that's just the couple I know. The GK2 was meant to have it, and there's a USB port in the back to connect a USB dongle to, but they didn't get it developed in time for release. So unlike, again, I said in the video, other brands that have gone, we've got half a feature, let's release it anyway, and then 6, 9, 12 months later still not have fully released that feature or in a usable way anyway. They just went, yeah, we'll keep the price down and sell it without that. So, but it should be coming. It should be. I can't promise it, but it should be coming. Not printing related, but any good spray booth suggestions for miniature painting and airbrushing specifically. So weirdly, I've got a video that I've queued up that hasn't gone live yet. The only way you can see it is by looking on the website. So I, for a while, use, just like the portable ones, I use them. But if you have a look for the Bench Vent BV 300D-S and go to Bench Vent's website, you'll see my video on it there. And it's not live because I'm saving that one for a week where I haven't actually done a video. Okay, right. Sorry, I missed details from yesterday. My second son afterwards, but yes, Tiger Eye Creations. Sorry, I need to give you a shout out. So, Tiger Eye Creations. My mate who lives down the road was actually watching the stream. So, everyone, give a huge shout out to Tiger Eye Creations because he was watching the video yesterday after his second son was born, and he still joined the live stream from the hospital, which I honestly like that not only warmed my heart, but my mate texted me and said, "Oh my God, someone's actually watching from the hospital where their new, their son's been born," which is absolutely insane. That's fantastic. So brilliant. Right, let's get on with doing the prize thing then, shall we? So first off, so there's a bit of a thing I want to shout out to everyone. If you don't win, don't worry. There's 2 more of these to give away. Secondly, one of the ways I make money is by people clicking on the links in the description of the video, and if you use my code on Uniformation's website, you actually get $60 off the printer. So it's not a percentage; it's $60 off. If you use my link or my code, then I get a commission that is no cost to you. The downside is, when I posted the link yesterday, and I didn't even notice until midway through today, so we had over 10,000 views, 10,500 views today, when I noticed that because the link had a question mark in it, the rest of the link just got completely cut off by YouTube. So that link could have been clicked 1,000 times. I could have sold 100 of these printers. Uniformation are being quiet with me. They're not telling me how many more they've sold in the last day than usual. But yeah, none of them have gone through as affiliate links, as affiliate purchases to me. So I've asked them if they'll find out how to sort that manually. There is actually a UK supplier from a oddly named company called Yes, That's 3D Printed, which again, the URL must be a nightmare to type in. Brilliant website. They're the UK supplier. They're trying to make 3D printing a bit simpler by only providing a limited stock, like the best of the best only. So a bit less variety on there, which is really good. But yeah, so the Uniformation. Sorry, I've seen a couple of questions. The Uniformation GK2 3D. The Uniformation 3D link in my description and first comment worked. it just didn't copy my affiliate code with it. So it'll take you to the website, you buy the printer, nobody knows I sent you there. So if I've sold 100 of these, then that's, let's say it's £10 a printer. Yeah. Gives you an idea of, yeah. And the website, I checked this before. The website does appear to be down at the moment. And it has been down for about an hour. So I don't know if we've killed them. That is a possibility. So we may have sent so much traffic there, we have killed the website, which I'm sorry for anyone who's eager to buy a printer. But I'm quite proud of that we've managed to do that. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. But they are on Amazon. If you're in the UK, I suggest you order from Yes That's 3D Printed, because then I don't know if you get charged import tax by buying direct from Uniformation. But if you don't, then buying from Yes That's 3D Printed will avoid that. It's in the UK, so that's good. And again, check your local Amazon store. I've put a link in the description, and you can click that. So if you're going to buy this thing, because you haven't won today, or you haven't won after we get all the way through to 50,000 views on the video, then please click my link. You don't click it just cause, but if you found the content helpful, please click it. That's how I get paid. So yeah. All right then. Secondly, right, let me explain to you how I've done this. So as I said, we do a giveaway. Let me have a quick look. Does the affiliate link through the Fohammer? Yeah. So through the fohammer.com website works, because I have full control of what's in that URL. But when I copied the link into YouTube and then submit it in the description, you do have to pay import from Uniformation. Thanks, Alistair. That's really, really useful to know as well. So Unrated Player, you've asked me what the name is for the UK store. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to click my link. So if you go into the video description, it'll say there, buy it from here. And oh, come on, Filippo. I'm literally just gutted. Thanks, Filippo. Please click the link anyway. Don't worry, Filippo. I know you were just trying to be helpful there, and I appreciate it. But yeah, if you go into the video description, it'll say buy it from here. There's a link for Uniformation, which is global. There's a link for the UK site, which is Yes That's 3D Printed. But again, good luck typing that in with the correct URL. It might just be exactly what you've said. And then there's also an Amazon link, but I get a much lower commission off Amazon. So I'm still promoting them. By all means, let the buyer have choice. You should have choice where to buy from. So if you can get it cheaper from Amazon, do. But if you do buy from Uniformation, use the code FOHAMMER to get $60 off. Right. So let me explain how I've done this. I said we would do the giveaway. I'd love to know how many people are actually in the how many people are actually watching. Let me see if I can figure that out by going here. I need to go to me. I was actually rewatching Vogman's video on this beforehand, and he actually said a good couple of things I didn't. So if you're still on the fence about this, go and check out Vogman's video too. So here we go. 133 people watching. Wow. That has absolutely blown me away. I didn't realize I was that popular. I'm clearly not popular. It's just you all want a 3D printer. And I was hoping that the video resolution would be a bit better on the stream. It's terrible. So let me swap over to my other scene. There we go. Look, and we've got this spinning wheel here. And I want to explain how I've come about this so nobody has a whinge that we've done it wrong or it's been unfair. So I said we would do a giveaway at 10,000 views, at 25,000 views, and 50,000 views. So, wow. I thought you were going to... I've just read a couple of comments. Yeah, Vogman's a brilliant reviewer. Like, he's been my go-to for a lot of things and still is now. You know, I'd certainly... I hope nobody would accuse me of in any way plagiarizing his reviews. I don't use them to inform my content in any way, shape or form. I just enjoy watching what other people's opinions are on them. The same with the Kiddie Tech X+3. I seem to have the most popular review of that, yet everyone is telling me I shouldn't be a reviewer because I'm a beginner FDM printer. But my argument is the beginners deserve a voice too. And, you know, I don't know FDM, but I know how to review a product. I've been doing it the best part of, well, more than half a decade. And the beginners deserve that content. So if you're watching my reviews and I'm going, hey, I'm a beginner, and you're not a beginner, it's probably not the right video for you. Stop watching. Yeah? Makes sense. If I'm a beginner and you're a beginner, it's probably useful to you. Because, you know, nobody who's a beginner compares if this printer's got a, I don't know, fictitious 123 Volcano 47. Because it's fictitious, it doesn't matter, it's made up. Nobody cares. Beginners want to know, how hard is it to get started with? That's it. So, right, okay. Who's going to kiss the faux hammer after he touches the spinning wheel? Hopefully my wife at some point tonight, but we'll see. Right, really enjoyed the video on the R9 Lite. The R9 Lite is great. I appreciate, it's right there, look. I appreciate it's not for everyone, but the R9 Lite is great. Right, let's get on with it. I'm starting to do that, be like that guy on the videos who's like, right, come on, let's do it now, let's do it. And you just keep watching, and you just keep watching. So that's good. Right. So what I did is 10,000 views, 25,000 views, 50,000 views. So it took me a while to figure out how to extract comments from YouTube for free. But it turns out you can do it with a Google Sheets script. So that was easy. So what I did, it gives me the timestamp of the comment in UTC. The timestamp on the video for me is local time. So I looked at my stats and it was 12:20 today, dead on, UK time, which is currently BST, British Summer Time. So at 12:20 today, we hit 10,000 views. So I took, at the end of the day, I said at 10,000 views, that's when you get, like, that's when we have a draw. It's not those people's fault that I then had to do the rest of my work day before I could come and get started on this. So if you left your comment today after 12:20, you are not in this draw, you'll be in the next draw, because it's up to 10,000 views is when I should have run the competition there and then. But again, I've got, you know, a job to do and a mortgage to pay for and a wife to buy presents for and kids to feed, and you know, my girlfriend likes pretties too, so got to sort all that out. So one of these days people will realize I'm not joking about that either. So I took all of the comments out of the video, any that were after 12:20, which was actually 11:20 UTC, I believe. I deleted all of those because they weren't within the first 10,000. And then I searched through for duplicates, you cheeky, you know, right. If you're here, you know who you are. And you know you did it because you created two completely separate comments that weren't in any way related. And they were like, the first one was like, I'd like to win this because. And the second one was like, I'd like to win this because. And that's kind of on you. So I noticed you. I haven't disqualified you, but yes, right. People are going, which video? Which video? What did I say? What do you mean, which video? What video? This video? It's on the description. Yes, it's on the description. Don't share this video. Don't comment on this video. Faux Hammer is going to be at Warhammer Fest. In fact, yeah, shout out in the comments who's going to be at Warhammer Fest. So, hey, Carl Stone. That's Carl Stone in the comments. Carl Stone is the one and only annual winner of Deface My Face. You'll have noticed him if anybody watched my Adepticon video. If you watched my Adepticon video, well done. Nobody had to sit through that. I had to sit through it several times because, you know, I had to go through the edits. My editor had to go through it more times than that. So if you watch that Adepticon video, well done. That is not good content. But it got a lot of views. You are a championship winner. You are an award-winning champion. I wouldn't call it a championship just through definition, but you are an award-winning painter, Carl. So well done. With the best paintbrushes I believe you can buy. Or at least my favourite. Sorry, not the best. Don't want to say that and spread the wrong information. The best brushes are the ones that work for you. I'm not going to lie. My favourites are Artis Opus. 2 reasons. 1, I've just used them for years and got used to them. 2, I'm going to say that they flew me to Chicago. So I'll tell you what I think. I'll also tell you my reasons why. Let's have a look. So still think you should have gone with the original title of your competition. Very British. So my competition was originally going to be called not competition, sorry. So Kyle suggested we call the competition for Deface My Face, which is I give away 3D printed versions of my head in miniature scale and you paint it. Kyle suggested it should be called Give Head to Get Head, which is obvious, but I wanted to call my Adepticon video I Gave Head to 1,000 Hobbyists or Painters. But when I was telling Brent from Goobertown about that while he was there, he just sort of looked at me. He was like, you know, and he wasn't like being sly or anything like that. He was just going, he just kind of had a reaction that made me think, yeah, maybe this is a bit too crass for the American audience. I don't know. You know, I think Americans prefer... No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say they prefer weapons to love, but I think that's just going to start a whole... Yeah, we don't want to bring politics into this. I'm not interested. I know that's a whole thing. Right, shut up, Ross. Get on with the thing. So I deleted everyone. I deleted the cheeky guys' duplicate comments. I kept the original comment, so they're in there twice. One person is in there in the list with no name on YouTube. Your name is blank. Your thumbnail comes up KC, but your actual name is blank. I don't know how you've done that and created that as your display name, but you aren't in it because you're blank. I can't enter blank. I think it might be in this list as @. Okay. There's a lot of people in here. Let's have a look. So I put an @ in front of everyone just in thingy. So yeah, if your name is blank and your display name is blank, I'm sorry, that's on you. So that's how I did it. So I cut everyone down and I cut everybody out without 10 o'clock. And then I said, we've got 361 entrants. And then as I was having a scan through, I realized that I'm one of the entrants. So we actually have 360. I'm American. I think that would have been hilarious. My guns think so too. I don't know if you've got the same slang term as me, but do you mean like your guns as in fact, you know, here's one I prepared earlier. Do you mean your guns as in guns, or do you mean your guns as in which way to the vets because these swans are sick? Like those guns. So let's have a look. Petition to restore original video gnome. Don't know what that means. This is cool, by the way. If anybody wants this, I don't know where I got it. I'm actually printing another one of them at the moment. Anyway, I don't know where I got it. I think it was on... is it not Wicked? No, it's not Wicked. It's Nico Studios, I think, has it. Don't quote me, but I think they have it. So this is my Warhammer Fest accessory. So looking forward to doing that. Right then. Is everybody happy with the approach? Yes or no? In fact, hang on. I'm going to do this as a vote. Can I do it as a vote? Start Q&A. No, hide that. No, bring back chat. Start poll. Right, I want a clear unanimous. Are you happy with how I selected entrants? I'm not going to put this as an orc poll now. But there we go. Right. And I'm going to give it 1 minute. And you're all going to vote. Are you happy with how I selected the entrants? Literally, we've got a no. There we go. That's better. Yep. How many people are saying no? Like, honestly, if you've said no, tell me why. So, yeah, you know if you're in because you're in this list. So, if your comment was made before 12:20 today, it's fair, but YouTube... just to let you know, sorry, if you've missed it, it's only this draw you're not in. We've got 3 of them to give away. So, yeah. So, you know, just let me be clear right now. You're not going to get it. You're just not in this draw, because this draw was up to 10,000 views, and we got 10,000 views at 12:20 today. So everybody who commented prior to that is in that draw. So, okay, it's 94.6%. I'm going to end the poll there. So I am sad for the ones that are not in, but I'm sure you can agree it's fair how we've done it, yeah? So we've probably got about 6 people upset there. But it is fair. I did say in the notes that it's up to 10,000 we'll do the draw. So really, if I didn't have a job and a family, then I would have just gone, right, we've hit 10,000. This video would have been happening then. So that's why. But yeah, so, but you're still in with the next 2 entries. So come back for the next one. Okay? There we go. So, so when we hit 25,000 views, again, I'll take a timestamp, and then anybody before that and after that will do it. So I'm going to slowly tab down here. Right. Let me be clear about the rules as well. This is really important. I made this clear in the description, and I am a stickler for the rules. So the rules were, you need to post the video, not a picture of the video, not a description of the video, the video. It said in the description, I'm going to read it right now. When it said share, nope, that's the wrong thing. Share the video. It needs to be a link. So, and I will check this. So if I draw a winner, who is up on the screen now, in fact, I'm going to move my face out of the way. Can you see the, yeah, you can, but there. Let me just show my desktop and not me. So there you go. You can see your names. So, no, you can't. There we go. So I am going to pick a winner. I'm then going to contact the winner via a YouTube message. Honestly, guys, if you're sick of me going through this, then by all means leave. You know, I'm not getting paid by the minute. This is my time. I should have been done probably 10 minutes ago to spend the night. I need to spend the night with my wife. So if you're upset about the fact that it's taken a while to go through this, then sorry. Ask if you deserve to win. It's free. You're getting a free printer. You know, whether you're here watching or not, you will still be picked. You don't need to be here. So anyway, so I'm going through the list right now. So what I'm going to do is when the winner gets picked and it is live, everyone's happy this is live, then I will contact them via a Facebook message. If you get a message from anybody else saying you're the winner, click here to thingy the prize, ignore it. I will message you, the Warhammer account with my picture. I will phone you and you will see my face and we will speak. Don't give your details to anybody else. So if you are the winner, then we'll get in touch. I'll take your details, which will be address and phone number. I then hand you over to Uniformation to send you the printer, the wash and cure, and the other thing. So, right, we're nearly halfway through the list. Enjoy your wife, brother. Gotta have that time to recharge. It's been a long week, and I didn't realize I don't normally do streams, so I didn't know how long this was going to take. Didn't know how long I'd get into it and things like that. So if you've shared it, that's what I need to ask. So when I get in touch with you, I'm going to ask where you've shared it, and you need to have shared it public. So if you've stuck it on your private Facebook page, then yeah. So yeah, thank you, Waylanders Wondering. It is my show. I will do it however I like. I just get a bit shirty when people are going, oh, you're getting paid by... Don't be here. You don't have to. So yeah, I did take that one a little bit personally. So let's get back to it. There's transition. There's my face again. Right, so you've all seen who's in it. So in a minute, I'm going to spin the prize. Then we'll stay around. We'll have a little bit of a post show where 99%, maybe 5 people will stay. But that'll give us an indication of who's only here for the printer and who's here for the show. So there you go. Just here for the chats, really. That's what you're here for. We're all having fun. Quick question while you're live. Where did you buy the frozen resin from? Frozen? I've got a 15% off code if you want it. It's on the website. I think it's Fohammer. It's Fohammer 23. Will get you 15% off from Frozen. And I know shipping's a nightmare. So no one won yet, Jaden. We're about to do it. Right. Everyone's happy. You know how I've done it. Yep. In a minute. Another 10. Yeah. Again, the longer I'm here, the longer I get comments. Oh, hang on. In a minute. Question mark. Another 10. Fair enough. Just waiting for you to take your shirt back off. I might do. Just message me. I already won. Just dip out. Right, I'm going to stop reading the comments. Let's do it. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm going to not. Right, so I've never done this before. It's all on there. I've copied all of the names. You've seen all the names that are on there. I'll do the same thing next time. If you are in this competition, you're also in the next competition. So that's at 25,000 views. We'll do this again, but obviously it's going to have more comments in there. You want to get to 25,000 sooner, watch the video again, share it more, and tell all of your friends and relatives to watch it. Just watch it, because this needs to become the #1 video for best printer right now, because I think it is the best all-round printer right now. It's not the best for this specific case and that one, but the best all-round printer. So let's get on with it. God, I hope this goes to somebody in the chat who's here right now, and I hope it's a good person who wants it. Here we go. Who is it? Lap87. Are they in the chat? If you are there, please let me know. I'm still seeing lots of good looks pop up because there's a delay in the chat. So obviously we're beyond now good luck. I'm sorry if you didn't win, but remember, we are, there are more. So let me just check that again. Oh, how's that come up there? Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Move that back. Sorry. Let me find them. Lap. That's everyone's real names, I think. Oh, no, it's still usernames. Lap87. Oh, brilliant. So this is actually someone, I think I replied to this comment. So I'll show you. I had to do this all in spreadsheets. So well done, Lap87. Is he there? Is he there? Is he there? I can't see. I can't see. This is where I want to see this live so I can see how many are watching. And it's like all of a sudden thousands of people. Nope, still got 150. That's good. So, but yeah, well done, Lap87. Again, remember, the rest of you come back next time. You are still in there. But Lap87, this was his comment. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll make it bigger. In fact, I think I'll do it that way. So he said, I want to print a big statue I never managed to finish on my current resin printer, which is Kerrigan from StarCraft with outstretched wings pose. Now, I did actually respond to that earlier because I've been going through all of the comments trying to respond to everyone. And I did respond to that going, cool, I want to print that too. So, Lap, I am going to go through and check that you did share it. And I'm sorry if you didn't share it, you don't lose. But I'm going to add an extra step for you. You're going to send me that Kerrigan STL or I'm not sending you the printer. So, yeah. So I will send a message to Lap now and arrange that with him. But yeah, so well done to Lap87. Obviously, if you're watching now and you've got a name on screen close to those, I'm really sorry. It was so close, but you are all in the next draw. Everybody who is entered this draw is in the next one. Anybody who comments now and between the time we get 25,000 views is in the next video. And if you are going to buy this printer, please click my now working. Please click my links and use that, and use my code for the $60 off at uniformation.com. because that shows them just how useful, it shows them how useful this video was in directing traffic to them. And if they see that they're getting a good uptick and a good return on the investment for these giveaways, they're likely to do it again. So there we go. So thank you all for watching. Please tune in next time, watch next week's video, and then we'll go from there. Good luck changing your name to Lap87. I know exactly who it is. Really appreciate you all being here. And, you know, I know I went on a long time, but hey, you know, I'm a writer. Writer's going to write. And now I'm a YouTuber. We're going to talk. That's it. Kev, how do I end the stream, mate? What do I do? What do I do? Do I just press stop streaming? Yeah? Come on, Kev. Yeah, I will be. Don't worry. I know how to find the user because it's timestamped, so it's fine. Don't worry. And this is why I took all the timestamps out as well, so you can see who it is there. So well done, Lap87. You're the winner. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. So see you all next time when we do the giveaway. You want to get it to 25,000 views sooner. Watch the video again, then watch it again and watch it again. Get your mum, your dad, your son, your daughter, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle. Get your dog, your cat. Get them all to watch independently, individually, all the way to the end. That's how we get to 25,000 views. At this rate, we could be there by Sunday. 10,000 views in what was it, like 19 hours or 17 hours? Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for watching. Means the world to me. Yeah, thanks. Big loves. Peace. No, I'm not going to do that. That's a bit. Was it Craig Charles who was like Robot Wars? So yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Might speak to you Sunday, might speak to you Monday. Won't speak to you Tuesday because I've got stuff on. If I speak to you Wednesday, then Dan from the Lions Tower is going to be here. Please check out all the creators who made models that we featured in the video. That's the Creature Caster. That's, God, what did I do? I did loads. Creature Caster, Jonatas Praxedis, who made the Big Boss bust. Sid Nake, who did Joel and Ellie. We also did some models from Hero Forge, which are great for custom models, but you've got to support them yourself. And we did, as always, we did the Wolverine by Drafnia Studios. So that's it. So, right, that's everything. Well done again to Lap87. I'm going to contact you now. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll speak to you all soon. Until next time, Fohammer out. I used to do a mic drop on my videos at the end, but stop doing